2014. My thoughts on the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. Chill out, fuckers. Yes, it might be terrible, might be great. What are you going to do about it, though? There's nothing you can do about it. You can bitch, you can complain, you can talk to your friends. I mean, but it's not going to change a single fucking thing about it. The movie is going to be about 4 anthropomorphic turtles who fight with ninja weapons, and they're fighting a dude named Shredder. They have a father figure sensei named Splinter, and a chick news reporter who befriends them named April O'Neil. It's pretty much the same concept as any other version of the Ninja Turtles, dating all the way back to the 1984 Mirage comics. Every time a new version of it gets put out, it gets changed around, and it's different. It's the way it's gonna be, because that's the way it is. You go back to the Mirage comics, they were violent, gritty, dark, tiny bit humorous, but mainly the previous things that I mentioned. A lot of purists went apeshit when the original cartoon came out in '87. A lot of people got into it from there, but already, boom, the people within the first comic group who loved it so much and were diehard fans hated the cartoon because it was so kid-like and slapstick, and they didn't use their weapons much, and they were bumbling, and it was, goofy, and the origin was different, and April was all of a sudden a news reporter. She wasn't that in the comics. And a lot of people will say that's the definitive turtle. That's my turtles. Well, there's people before you. The fucking Mirage was their definitive turtles. So already, boom, the second version of Turtles was shitty to some people. So then you have the movie version, which somewhat followed the comics. The first movie was great. It added a little bit from the cartoon, but not too much. It was dark and gritty, and it was kind of cool and a little funny, and it was an awesome movie. But some people hated that version. That's not the cartoon version. They're not robot foot soldiers, and already there's people from all over. Then you have, after that, the second movie, which was more slapstick, and it was less violent, and it had New Mutants instead of Bebop and Rocksteady, which everybody wanted, and it had fucking Vanilla Ice, and as a kid it was awesome, it was great. Watching as an adult I kind of cringe, but my daughter loves it, so it's awesome. You have the third movie, which we don't talk about, and then you have the '97 changeover when they went into Next Mutation, or we missed the rock stars in '90, but that was just kind of wacky. But hey, it's good cassette. So we have the Next Mutation, which was fucking terrible, but some people really liked it. They liked the inclusion of a chick turtle, Venus de Milo, and Shredder. He was gone. And it a lot of people didn't like it. But there are some people that like it. And there's another different version. Everyone's gonna fight. We like this version. We like that. Well, it is what it fucking is, guys. Stop bitching. After that, we had the 2003 Turtles. Excellent cartoon. Did follow a lot of the the original comic books, and but a lot of people didn't like that. They didn't have Krang, and it didn't have, all these things, because it wasn't like the original cartoon, but it was following the original comics, so that made it more pure. So shouldn't it have been better? I don't know. After that, we went to the 2007 movie, TMNT, which was a very good movie in my opinion. A lot of people didn't like that. Some people will say it's the 4th installment of the movie series, which I kind of say. A A lot of people say it's a standalone movie. Whatever the case, it was done very well, but it was a lot different. People complained about it. Other people loved the shit out of it. Moving on, we got to the 2012 Turtles, and that cartoon on Nickelodeon is fucking amazing. It follows, it has so many nods to all the old stuff, and it's wonderful and it's great, and it just keeps getting better and better and better. And then you have this new movie that's going to be coming out soon, and people are going, Megan Fox, she's a piece of shit, can't act, motherfucker. I mean, so what? It is what it is. You're either going to love it, or you're going to hate it. It's going to exist no matter what. The way I look at it, I compare it to Zelda games. I'm a huge Zelda fan. Every time a Zelda game came out, it was completely different from the one before it. And if it was similar, there were like storyline changes, or there was, obviously every time it's a different Link and a different Zelda for the most part, and a different Ganon or even a different bad guy altogether, and the plot line, it stays pretty similar, but it does change. Getting to the end of rescuing the princess and blah 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 blah. So I don't understand. This is it's something that I absolutely love, and it changes, and it doesn't matter. I mean, put out another one. I don't care. Give me more Zelda. I'll take another one, because if you don't like one, you're bound to like another, and you're bound to like another. I mean, and you can bitch about them, but bottom line is they're going to keep coming out, and they're going to be amazing, and that's how the Turtles are going to be. They're going to be absolutely amazing, and if this is the one version that completely ruins your faith in the Turtles, I mean, you obviously haven't been following along very well. There's crappier versions, I'm sure. I mean, I guarantee the effects are going to be sweet. And I mean, yeah, fuck Michael Bay in the ass. He's a piece of crap. But, I mean, he puts out blockbuster fucking movies, so at least it's going to look good. And, people are bitching about, they haven't even seen the Turtles yet, but there's apparently toys that have been seen, and they were not photographed. But, you get an idea of what's to come. Michelangelo with a sweatshirt around his waist and pants, and loincloth for Raph or something like. I don't remember exactly, but Leonardo being more samurai looking, and Donatello with like cybernetic or gadgety type things. And I mean, just it's going to be what it is, and love it or hate it, it's going to exist. If you don't love it, fucking don't watch it. If you do love it, great. I am the eternal optimist, despite my terrible profanity and rambling here as I'm driving. But I say go for it. Put more Turtle stuff out. Make it more. Make people more aware of it, because it will be another thing that just keeps getting added to the Turtles. And you know what? More action figures for me. Sweet new movie. I'm sure it'll be a franchise. I heard there were William Fichtner was signed on for 3 of them, and yes, I realize he's not Asian. A different version, man. Was Ganondorf the same in every freaking version of Zelda? Nobody's still cool. Yeah. Have a good day, people.